Hey guys, it's Jessie, and today is one of those days where I think I could drink a gallon of coffee. Oh, and I forgot to take off my blue light glasses. I am freezing cold, so I'm gonna keep chugging away at my coffee. Ooh, and a fun little side note about these mugs. Target, I think, has had these mugs for like a year. I think that's how long they had them. And every time I went into Target for damn near close to a year, they never had the cancer mug. And so finally, like a month or so ago, they had these on clearance. And I think they were like $2 or $3, down from I think they were like $5 before. But they had them on clearance and they had them on an end cap, and they finally had a cancer mug. Come on. And because I'm one of those people that is just a sucker for cute mugs, I picked up this one for me, and I got an Aries one for Ben because I'm a nerd like that. It's actually not even that cold out today. Like, it was freezing cold yesterday, but today I think it's in the 50s, but for some reason inside my house it feels like it's 20 degrees. The heat is on and I am still freezing. I even washed and blow dried my hair hoping that that would warm me up, but like nothing is working. I bought those expensive hair clips, and of course now I can't find them when I go to use them. Where did they go? I need to clean up everything. So I guess I'm just gonna tuck my hair back. I'm going to prime with my No Poreblem primer today. Oh, I'm like in a mood, that is for sure. For foundation today, I'm gonna use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I just picked up a new one of these during the last Sephora sale because I realized that there was a void in my makeup collection, shocking as that may sound. And this was it. I don't know, this is like such a wonderful foundation. I really missed having it. And so I picked up a new one during one of the last sales. I had thrown this away like a while ago. And I'm gonna be using this with my beauty blender. What I love about this foundation, and what I've always loved, is that it just looks so natural and kind of non-foundation like. It just blends into your skin and it just looks so nice. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I ended up not doing anything like the whole week. I was going to film, I had ideas, I had plans, and then I just kind of decided to take it easy and hang out with my family and kind of just not do anything. And then as soon as Thanksgiving was over, I was like totally ready to start decorating for Christmas. I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos. This year, I'm just like going crazy over Christmas decorations. I'm such a bad Jew. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Since I'm doing kind of more lightweight foundation, I thought maybe I would do a little bit more of a lightweight concealer as opposed to my Tarte Shape Tape, which kind of takes over. I didn't go too crazy on Black Friday shopping this year. I just didn't really need anything, and I didn't feel like the deals were like that amazing. We had looked at TVs, about possibly getting a new TV, but we're kind of waiting for the price to come down a little bit on the one that we want. I did place a drunken online order on Express over the weekend because the next morning I woke up and opened my email and I had like an order confirmation, and I was like, I do not remember buying that, but it'll be okay. To contour, I'm gonna use my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I have not used this in a while, but I'm feeling it today. The only thing that I really bought with the post-Thanksgiving sales was I bought a Cricut machine at Michael's on Monday. It was a really good price. I've been watching those forever. I love arts and crafts. I have lofty ideas about my arts and crafts skills, and if I could just devote like my full time, my whole life to arts and crafts and to projects, I probably would. I just love crafts. And my friend Emily has one of the Cricut machines, and I don't know, I just have been wanting it forever. Every time I see it in the store, I'm like, oh, I want one so bad. And I finally just did it. I finally just broke down and bought it. I've only played with it a little bit so far. I've only made a couple different things. I had to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I didn't realize that it would come with like no supplies. Like I thought it would come with some stuff to kind of like, at least like a couple pieces of paper to like show you what you could do with it, or at least like play around like a test project or something. No, it came with nothing. So I did go to Hobby Lobby yesterday because all the Cricut stuff was on sale there too, and stocked up on a bunch of different things. And I'm so excited to keep playing around with it. It's just like fun, and I feel like I'm just gonna make everybody Christmas presents on my Cricut this year. That's probably my game plan, and that's that. To set my face, I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I still don't quite understand like how this thing works, because like you have to go this way. I don't know, is anything in here? Hello? I don't know. If anyone understands this thing, please let me know, because I certainly do not understand it. What I end up doing is I spank it out this way. That sounds dirty. And then I like turn it back on its lid, which I feel like defeats the purpose. And I'm really trying not to get powder in my coffee. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Armani powder also, just because I feel like I need a little extra help. Okay, I went ahead and filled in my brows off camera. Next, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I'm also gonna use this to kind of clean up under my brow and to highlight under my brow a little bit, like you normally would with concealer if you want to. So I'm just gonna take it up that high. For my eyes today, I thought I would do kind of a smoky bronzy look. I feel like I haven't done like a bronzy look in a while, which is pretty shocking. And I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette. It's so funny because like obviously this is one of my favorite palettes. I use it all the time, but I actually don't use like the browns that much. I end up using like the pinks are always like what I go to with this palette. I always forget like how great the browns and the bronze is. So we're gonna build a bronzy look around the Modern Renaissance palette today. I feel like I'm using a lot of products today that are like my tried and true products. Trusty and dependable. So I'm gonna start by going into Raw Sienna. I keep looking at some of the newer Anastasia palettes. This is the only Anastasia palette that I have. And I always look at them, but I always come back to, I love this one so much. And I feel like the colors in some of the newer ones aren't that different. Like I know one of the palettes, was that the Norvina palette or the Glam palette, had a lot of the exact same shades as in this one. I don't know, I feel like most of their palettes aren't too different, and I just love this one so much. Next, I'm gonna go into the shade Antique Bronze, and I'm taking a smaller, denser, I'm gonna pack this right into my crease. And I'm just making sure this is like really nice and blended. I'm gonna bring a little cool tone into this look. So I'm gonna go into the shade Warm Taupe, and I'm just gonna put that on my lid. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Cypress Umber. This is so pigmented, so I'm not gonna dip in very hard at all. And I'm just gonna put that in the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my original brush and just very lightly just blend a little bit. A couple videos ago, I talked about how I got the Laura Mercier Holiday Caviar Sticks. And I'm gonna use one of those today. I think I'm gonna use Intense Moonlight. This thing is messy AF. I'm gonna use Intense Moonlight, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my finger, and then I'm just gonna put that in the center of my lid. These are so crazy pigmented that I just kind of want to tone it down a little bit, so that's why I'm just putting it on my finger before going in on my eye. I want most of it concentrated on the center of my lid, but then once most of the product is off, I'm also going towards my inner corner. So it kind of just ties everything together. And then I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit more Cypress Umber just to blend that out a little bit more on the outer corner of my eye. To keep this super bronzy, I'm gonna go in with the MAC eye pencil in the shade Teddy to create just a little bit of line. I'm not gonna do a wing or anything like that. I just wanna pack this into my upper lash line. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna take the shade Warm Taupe. And then I'm gonna pick up some Cypress Umber on a flat definer and pack that into my lower lash line. Okay, finishing my eyes with a little mascara and eyeliner. To bronze up my face, I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. For blush, I'm gonna use MAC Warm Soul. And then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Just Colors collab with Desi and Katy in the shade Fuego. I love how natural this highlight color looks, especially with the bronziness we have going on in the eyeballs. Next, to line my lips, I'm gonna use the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. So my original concept when I sat down to do this look was to do an orangey lip, and I was gonna use the NYX Slip Tease lip lacquer in the shade Sandalwood. But now that everything's put together, I kind of had a change of plan, and I think I'm gonna go with a completely nude lip instead. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Shine Lipstick in the shade Baddest Beige. I know this has been like all the rage lately because Jaclyn Hill talked about it in one of her last videos, like her perfect nude lip combo. I'm just gonna use this by itself. I don't usually love glossy lipsticks, but I really love how natural this looks, at least on me. It obviously is lighter than my natural lip color, but I feel like when I put this on, it looks very kind of nude and natural, and it doesn't look like you're wearing lipstick, at least on me. Okay, and finally, I'm gonna set everything with some setting spray. I actually have been using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist a lot lately, but I think today I'll use the Morphe because it's sitting here. Okay, and here's the finished look. Kind of just a basic bronzy nude look, but I guess that's me, a little basic. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.